Are you struggling to choose the best link in bio site for your social media channels? You're not alone. In this video, I'll reveal a simple free tool that transforms your bio into a powerful engagement tool. Let's dive in. So a link in bio landing page acts as a hub for your most important content. It helps you drive traffic, showcase products, and grow your email list all from one simple page. And the best part in this tutorial is you don't need a paid tool. I'll show you how to create a free link in bio page using MailerLite. So MailerLite just announced new templates that lets you share all your important links in a beautiful, easy to navigate link in bio page. And you can choose one of the three that they have here if you have a paid account, or you can create a free link in bio page using your free account with MailerLite. So I've gone ahead and used the template to get started with my simple link in bio page, but I wanted to show you how we can create this from scratch. But first, let me just preview this for you so you can get an idea of what we're looking to create. So I have an AI generated background image here and a picture of me with a nice border and a simple introduction to what I do. And then I have several links here that people can go book a free call, download a free ebook, listen to my podcast. And then I have some dummy text in here for some testimonials that you could add in for yourself. And then with MailerLite, if you have a Stripe connected account, you can add in your products that people can purchase. And at the very bottom here, of course, since we're using MailerLite, we can have people subscribe to our mailing list. So let's go ahead and get started creating this simple free link in bio page. So starting off from the MailerLite dashboard, we're going to go over to the left-hand side here and click on Sites. From Sites, we are going to then create a site, and it defaults to landing page. We're going to call this linked in bio, not LinkedIn, linked in bio, just to be different, and click on Save and Continue. Now we want to have an associated group with our landing page so that if anyone does join our subscriber list, we want to know where they joined from. So I have something here called Linked in Bio. That's the group I'm going to use. If you want to add a new group, you just click this button right here to add a new group. And then at the very bottom, we'll click on Continue. So we'll click on Start from Scratch. So we have an empty canvas. So from our left-hand side menu of choices here, we have Elements, Sections, Style, and Setting. But we want to start with Sections, okay? So under Hero, under Sections, we're going to click on Hero, and we're going to drag that over and drop it in, and now we have our first section. So what we want to do here is at the very top here where it has this navigation, we want to get rid of that. And to do that, we have to click on Settings. So under Settings, where it says Include Page Navigation, we want to turn that off, and we want to turn it off on the bottom. We'll keep the recapture for now. So we're going to delete this image here. We don't need that. So in the background of this section right here, we want to click on the settings here. We're going to click on background, and where it says image, we're going to click the little image icon. It'll load up our images here, and I'm going to click on insert. Now we have that as a background image. Now we want to add in the picture of me. So instead of this introduction here and the buttons, what we want to do is just go over to Elements and click on Image and drag that over to where we want it in our section. Now it's going to come in a little large. We're going to click on it, and then we're going to go click on the image icon again and select the image we want to insert. Now that's going to come in a little large as well, and we'll just drag on the sides here and reduce that down. So far, so good. So what we're going to do now is just going to delete these text elements here, and we're looking like we are so far, so good. Now, we've added in that. Now we've got to add in a couple of other sections here. So in our empty canvas here, we want to click on Add Section. And if we click on Content, and if we scroll up here, I think we can just start with this because we want to have our first name and a brief introduction of ourselves before we get into all of our linking. So let's drag that over to our canvas. And we want to get rid of the About Us. We'll keep the heading and we'll keep that, and we will delete the buttons. So we're just going to do a Larry Snow here as our name, and then we'll put in our little blurb like so. So far we're just getting the bare bones in here, and we can shore this up a little bit if we wanted to. Bring that up a little bit so it's a little tighter, something like that. And then we're going to add in our buttons. Where it says empty canvas, we're just going to delete that for now. So here's the basics of our link in bio page. So what we need to do now is add in one column for our buttons. So we're just going to go over to Elements here and drag and drop over one column below below our little blurb here. So here's our one column. In each of our columns, we're going to be adding a button. So to add a button, we go over to Elements again and drag over a button into our one column. So here's our button. What we can do now is we can select both the column and the button, like so. And then over here, we have this copy symbol. So we're going to copy it, and it's going to just duplicate what we've already created. And we're going to do that a few more times. Okay. So far, so good. So now that we have a button in each, we need to add in links, and we also need to change the button name. And of course, we're going to change all of the styles here as well. Okay, so we have our button and our button call to action here. So we're just going to delete this last one since we don't need it for our demo. So now we want to go into styles and change the button colors. So let's go into styles here, and under primary color, which is what this color is, what we could obviously do here is just pick something that would be more suitable to our brand. We could do business casual, we could go retro, we could go fresh, hive. There's a bunch of default ones that we can choose from. Earthy, I like retro. I don't know, just strikes out to me. So for our primary color here for our buttons, it's going to be this bright green. So that's our style. Now to change that button size and to get it into the correct position, we want to click on the button and we want to click in the button. There we go. And we want to change the size to large. It's already large. And then we want to do an alignment of full width. So that will make the button the entire width of our landing page. And we'll do that for the other 3 remaining buttons. So click on the button, click on the size as large, and then under alignment, click on full width. Okay, so now that we have that set, so after our buttons, going back to my demo, we have a section of testimonials. So we can add in a new section, and under our section, we want to go to social proof, and we want to select testimonials 3. So we'll just drag that over, and now we have our section here, and we're only going to select the first 2 here, and we're just going to delete the others. Okay, so we've done some editing here, and now we have our testimonials in there. And now we want to add in another section for our products. But before we do that, we want to add in an element here, and we want to add in a heading so that we can just say testimonials here. So we'll just say testimonials like so, and we'll cinch this up a little bit here, and we'll do the same to this. So it all matches, and probably give this a little bit more space like so. Okay. So now we can add in our products. So we're going to add in a new section, and this time it's going to be called pricing and purchasing. And we're going to scroll down here. We're going to do a Stripe to product option, and we'll drag that over to add in our new section. And then we're going to add in a heading again. So instead of adding in an element, a heading element, we can just go into sections here, and we can click on content here, and we'll select the simple content one, and we'll drag that on top of, we'll move that up on top of our products here, because we want to just say that this is products. And then again, we can cinch this up here to take out the spacing. And we can left align that as well. So we just highlight the text here and click on alignment and click on left. Okay. And this is just an example. I don't have a store hooked up just yet, but if you did have a store, you could be able to click on this, click on the settings here, and then add in your Stripe account. And away you go. And then you have Stripe products available for sale directly in your link in bio page. Okay, so with our products in there, our last step is to add in a subscription form so people can join our email list. So to do that, we've got to go to sections, and we'll add in our content section here, and we'll drag over a simple content section, because we want to keep our heading here, and we'll do subscribe for more email marketing tips. We'll remove the about us and the buttons and the little blurb underneath. There we go. And for alignment here, we just want to make it so that it is left aligned, left aligned. And then we want to add in our form. So where is our form? So that is under elements and under special sign up form. Drag that over into our section. There we go. So first thing we want to do is add in a field. We want to add in our name, and we want to drag that above email. So it needs name, email address. And under options, we've got a privacy policy we can add, confirmation checkbox, box, if they want to have an interest group, those things you can all add if you'd like. And then we have the message. So the message is a redirect. You can redirect to a success page or a success external URL. So we've got everything that we need. So now let's go take a look at preview. Now the most important part here is, well, how does it look like in mobile? Because most people who are going to be looking on this will be looking at it on a mobile device. So we're going to flip over to mobile and see what it looks like. So it looks a little spacey here. We can shore that up a little bit. We've got our fake testimonials, our products, if you wanted to add any, and of course, subscribe for more email marketing tips. So we can click in here. We can shore this up a little bit like that. And I think it was here. We can shore that up a little bit like that, and that up a little bit like that. Just taking out the extra spacing here so that it's not a lot of spacing. There we go, like that. It doesn't really matter at the bottom. So we can preview again on mobile. That's a little better. So now we have a link in bio page that we can then go and add to our social media profile. So how do we do that? Well, we click on Done Editing, and then here is our landing page URL. Now, if we had a custom domain, or we could add in a new domain associated with our MailerLite account, we could do that here, or you could just use the subscribepage.io that MailerLite provides. Here is what you can enable changing. You can change this to, here's my socials, or let's connect. Let's connect. How to connect, let's connect, I don't know, something like that. And then you can add in a favicon icon. So if you have your logo, you can click on choose an image, and I have a logo here somewhere in here. We can click select. There's our favicon. And then under SEO, you want to put in, important information here, because that's going to be seen by search engines possibly. And social share, you can add in a description. So if you do share this out on social, you can have a specific description and a title and a different image. Something that you want to invest some time in is learning about Google Analytics so that you can track who's coming to your landing page. Now, not specifically, but in general terms, and what they're clicking on, right? And you can also associate this with Facebook ads. So if you have a metapixel, you can share that here as well. And all of that is tracking people clicking on links on your landing page. But for now, we're just going to click on Save and Continue. And at the very end, when you're happy with your design and you have all your tracking enabled, you want to click on Publish. And once it's published, you then share out the URL out on your social media bios. And there you have it, a free, easy way to create a link in bio page using MailerLite. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and subscribe for more simple email marketing tips. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. I'm happy to help where I can. Thanks, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.